Well, guess what, everybody? I've just been up and down the lane on this, and it actually started first kick. I haven't run it in a few days. The smoke cleared to nothing, and it went pretty well. Ran very smoothly and mechanically quietly, although there was a bit of clutch slip, which is pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. It's moving under its own power, all the gears work and everything, and the brakes work, stuff like that, obviously the lights. So just got to wait now to get some documents for it, and should be able to go a bit further afield on it. I also noticed that it doesn't have a close ratio gearbox. There's not such a jump from second to third, and there's a bigger gap from third to fourth. It's got the standard road gears on it, and I've sometimes wondered on Sports Cub engines that I've seen, and this is one of them, where including the engine number you get the stamping 17T for 17 teeth, and I did have it suggested to me by someone who was quite an expert that it was probably in relation to the gearbox sprocket size, 17 teeth, but then practically all Sports Cubs and Tiger Cubs after 1959 had 17 teeth gearbox sprockets anyway. Trials ones had smaller ones. The 16-inch wheeled 1958 Cub had an 18. So I didn't really buy that explanation. 17 teeth, and I've looked it up. 17 teeth is the number of teeth on the lace shaft top gear for a standard ratio setup in a gearbox. A Sports Cub with close ratio would have 18, and a Trials with wide ratio would have 16. 17T, I'm pretty sure, stands for a 17 tooth lace shaft top gear, which is non-standard for a Sports Cub. So I think the 17T denotes that there's a deviation from standard in the build, in that they fitted a standard road ratio gearbox rather than the close ratio that the Sports Cub more often had. So that's my theory on that anyway, and that all came to light because I know for certain that this one definitely hasn't got a close ratio gearbox in it. It's no disappointment to me. In fact, the close ratio gearbox can be a bit of a nuisance when you're going from second to third uphill, so I'm quite happy that this one's got the standard ratios in it as it happens. It's also had its first taste of rain. I went up and down the lane, came back, put it on the yard, and someone arrived to drop a machine off, and it rained with this outside. So the first bit of rainwater on this one in at least 20 years, I would say, probably more than that. But anyway, enough waffle. It's all good to go now. It's complete, running nicely. I think it sort of looks okay in that everything blends in quite well with everything else, including that mudguard, and the seat is presentable and sound now. So just got to put it away, and after hopefully getting some documents for it, that's when I'll splash out on new tyres and tubes and do the final work, like attend to the clutch slip and so on. Incidentally, this front tyre I didn't notice until I'd ridden it up and down the lane. It was so dusty and dirty, but that has actually been fitted brand new and done virtually nothing since, because there's that pink sort of stripe on the treads there. But I will be getting a new tyre for it anyway, front and rear, and tubes and rim tapes. Always worth getting all three if and when a bike has stood for a long period. So that's what I intend to do come the time.